Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my channel, JMC Creates. My name is Jackie McKissick, and this is the project we're making today. Please excuse my fingers. I'm colouring in. I've been colouring in this past couple of days. I got some new watercolour pens for Christmas that I've been trying out, and they're all over the hands. But they don't wash off. Watercolour pens that won't wash off. There you go. Anyway, who cares? It'll wash off eventually. So I'm sticking with my statement that I'm going to try and make one Christmas card every week, so that I'll have at least 50 for next Christmas for the charity shop. Okay? So this is going to be our first one, and today I am filming in this at 3:15 in the afternoon on New Year's Eve. So anyway, enough blathering, as they say, and let's get on with the project. Okay. Right, what do we need? We need a piece of grey granite card that is 8 1/4 by 5 3/4, scored at 4 1/8, and it's going to be a top folding landscape card. Okay. Then you need a piece. No, that's not for that. You need 2 pieces. One for the inside and one for your inking, and they both measure 3 7/8 by 5 1/2. That one needs to be cut. And by magic, there is our second one. Right. Okay, we are going to use, I'm using the Winterwood stamp set from Stampin' Up. My wee picture has gone skew. And I'm using this die, this stamp, and this stamp, and I'm not going to do these bits this time because I don't think I needed them. Okay, so I will in this die. Right. Okay, what else am I using? I'm using some Hickory Smoke Distress ink, Versamark, silver embossing powder, and I've already cut my little banner, and it's going to say, "To the both of you, from Making Cards and Papercraft, November 18. Okay? And I also need some white glitter card. I'm not going to do the silver one this time. I'm just going to do the white ones. Okay? So, let's get on with it. Right, let's do our stamping first. Go you over there, just out of the way for now. Right. First of all, the bit for inside. We will do the bit for inside, and that's thinking of you this season. Okay, so I have to stand up when I'm stamping. So it's on the wrong side. I need it on the rubber side. Okay, right. Now, Versamark. So, Versamark onto your stamp. I have to bring this close to me to press on it. So, sincere apologies for being out of frame. But we would like to do it right the first time and not have to repeat it over again. Okay. I forgot to do my embossing body. which we are going to do now. Stupid idiot. What kind of plonker are you, Mrs. McKissick? Come on, get with the program. Right. Attempt 2. I wonder how many attempts it'll take before I actually get it right. Okay. Let's see. Not too bad this time. There's a wee bit in there. No, I'm not happy with that. I'm going to get another piece of card because can you see you can see the grey for some reason. Turn it over. Third time lucky. Okay. I must remember and give Thor his other antibiotic. You never believe it, but Thor has no bandage on. Those of you that belong or follow my channel will know who Thor is. He's my cat. Broken leg, still is a broken leg. One bone is healed, one bone hasn't healed yet. But he pulled his blinking bandage off so often that they've just taken it off. He's back in the cage, so he gets let out a couple of times every day. And somebody should tell this cat that he's still got a broken leg, for goodness sake. Right, now I'm going to do my other stamping. Because all he does is run about and jump and give me heart failure. And him and Pumpkin go mad about the floors. Pumpkin's just been in for a visit and left again because I'm not paying her any attention. So, this is our other bit. I'm going to do all our stamping all at the one time. Okay? Right. And then we're just going to move it over. And put it there like that. Thor's just after complaining. As if to say, it's time I was let out of the cage, do you not think? He must have heard me talking about him. Okay. And there she blows. Now there's a bit missing there, did you see that? Wonder what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and heat it up. I'll be back in a jiff. So I'm going to attempt to put a little bit in there. And see what the crack is. No, it didn't work. You know what I want to do? I want to do the whole piece. The whole top bottom bit. If I put you there and put that on there like that. And see what the crack is. And just put the edge of that in there. that. So I'm going to emboss that. Okay, so now we need to stamp our tree. Okay. Put my dust buddy on. And this is my tree. Okay. For some mark. Give it a good firm press. It's much easier to press firm if you put your sleeve over your butt of your hand. Piece of paper. Piece of paper. Yay! There we go. That's our tree. So now we just need to take our dye and a bit of sticky and run it through our machine. I'm just going to use my little sapphire, which is sitting here beside me. But I did get a Gemini, a large A4 Gemini for Christmas, which I love, which my husband bought me. He is definitely worth keeping. Okay. Just try and make sure it stays where you want it to stay. Cut a bit of this off so that it'll fit through this. Okay, right, now, let me just see if we get that right. Is it right? And just run it through our wee machine. Perfection. Right, now what we need to do is get rid of the garbage, not the dye. Do not throw your dye in the bin. It would not be the first time I have done this and had to go bin hooking, so just a little warning, be careful. Right, I also need to cut this dye. And I'm going to use some white glitter paper. Does that fit it? Does that fit it? Yep. Okay. There we go. And that should be our little tree cut out. Okay, put your dye away, put your sapphire away, out of the way, to give you a bit of room. I've already die cut 3 of the white ones out of the glitter paper. So what is next? What is next? Oh yeah. Next is the hickory smoke. Right. Where's my bit of Right, I've just cut a bit of curvy to represent hills. I'm going to take my hickory smoke, and the idea is to ground your trees. Oops, I put too much on. Don't put too much on. And that's all you're doing is, that's pumpkin go mad doing a runny thing. Okay, and you're just creating curves and hills. You don't really need much to do it. The awkward bit is getting it to sit still where you want it. Okay, and you can see the way we're getting the illusion of I'm going to blend that out a wee bit just. Okay. And just circle motions. Okay. I want to go down as low as I possibly can. Just going to stick my paper down to hold it still. Stick. Okay. I did a better job in the last one. It's just because I'm rushing in this one. So it is. But it'll do. Okay. Right. You get the idea. Take your time, but do it a little bit better than I have. That one there was much better. But it won't matter because we're going to add the trees and we're going to add glitter. So, put that away. What did I do with the wee differ? Oops, no idea. Find it later. Right. So basically that is going straight on there. Okay. And this bit here. Looking for something, and TJ has the box on its side on the floor. You can find nothing. Right. This here has little nodules that bend up, and I'm just taking my bowl tool. Okay. And then doing the same on the other side. Okay, and then you can poke them up then. If you didn't use glitter card, they come up a bit easier, but when you want glitter card, you put in the effort required. Okay. I want to make sure they're all curved right this way now. So when they pop through, they'll actually stand up slightly. Well, that's the plan anyway. Right. Get rid of those. This is going this is going straight on top of that. So you don't want to put your glue. You don't want to put your glue on the bits that are curved up. So basically I am just putting my glue on as many of the side bits as I can. Okay. That's Thor. Thor wants attention. He's been in not long enough. Or maybe it's because Pumpkin keeps running in and out and annoying him. So what I'm going to do is pause and feed him and let him out for a while. Shut the craft room door because he is not allowed out of the craft room, because he does really runs about like a mad thing. And he's still got a broken leg. Like, come on, cat. Okay. So, and then that should be dry by the time I come back. So I dropped the phone. So I thought I would just let you see Thor and Pumpkin. Pumpkin won't play. Normally they're absolutely nuts. They run around the floor. And then I have to put Thor back into the cage. See? That's them just mild there. Pumpkin's just had a bath, so she's not interested. So we shall just go back to our card. Right. So, yes, I'm going to put this onto my card base now. So just find the lid. So if you hear me shouting, it's because Thor and Pumpkin are going nuts. They told me I could let them out at short periods at a time, but I try and keep them out for maybe an hour, a couple of times a day. But sometimes, the first time I let him out, he didn't even get 15 minutes because he went mad. Nearly gave him a heart attack. So as you can see, I have already added two of my smaller trees onto that. So I'm just going to add the third one. And all I'm doing is taking this fine glue tip and just popping it on the broadest bits I can find. So, yeah. There. See, I'm quiet when I'm concentrating, which is probably the only time I'm quiet. There we go. And you're just going to add it on in the middle. And then, as my mother used to say, Moo, Larry and Curly. Or as I used to call my children, it's getting bit. Right, so we're going to now stick our other thing inside it. We'll stick in our sentiment panel while I remember about it. Like that. Right, and like I said, this will be dry now, and this will go on top then. And I'm just encouraging these wee bits to bend up so as you can see a bit of the silver underneath, and you can also see the silver down around the sides. So you can't. Like that. And that is going to go on there, and I'm not doing the silver one, and I'm not doing the fir cones. I think it looks better just on its own. So I'm just going to stick some stilts on the back. Oh, shut the door. So that was perfect timing. My husband's back from walking seat, our Siberian Husky, and he's making tea for me. So that is just going to sit on there, like that. And I'm going to put my handcrafted by Jackie on the back. And then we need, our last bit is our sentiment. We need to do our sentiment. Okay, so let's try and get this to line up. Where's the 2 bit gone? 2. Right, once again I need to stand up to do this. To the both of you. Oh shit. Oops. Where'd the 2 go this time? Oh, there it is. So sharpening his claws. To the both of you. Okay, like that. And we want it clear. So, and once again we want our Versamark. That looks cricket to me. But you never know until you try. So you don't, silver embossing powder we need. There we go. It's a bit cricket, but I'm not doing it again. So I'm just putting my embossing powder away, and I've got my heat gun stuck between my legs to heat up. I might do that too again though. Where's my brush? Right. Let's see if we can get our 2 at least a little bit straighter. Should we do this? We should do this. Just to be sure. To be sure, to be sure. Right, we'll give it a go. Oh, come on, it fell off again.
Nope, door.
Okay, so I've got it done eventually. I've got sticky stuff on the back. And then we're going to put it on our card. And that will be us finished. Just a little bit there, needs poked out, one there. Okay, and it's just going to sit there. Like that. And there you go, that's our card finished. Version 1. Version 2. I prefer version 2. I think it's a bit more simple, elegant and classy. Okay. The other thing I did was I took this is just Imagination Crafts White Summer Sparkle Detail Powder. Detail Sparkle it's called, right? And I have, is this it? No, that's not it. And I have this little brush that is flat at the top. And this is all I did to give my snowbanks a little bit of sparkle. Okay. As much or as little as you like. So, that was it, finished. I do hope you like it. And I must remember to drink this cup of tea my wonderful husband brought me. And not stand on Thor, who's under my feet. So, please, I hope you all have a wonderful new year. And I hope that this year turns out better for me than last year, because by the end of last year, I was ready to leave the country and never come back again. And we will keep crossing our fingers for Thor to keep improving and not have to lose his leg. And apparently my daughter says there's too much heat now that the heat's fixed. Can't win. Too little or too much. Anyway, I just hope 2019 is better than 2018 was. So, and the same for you. I hope you all have a wonderful new year. And I'd appreciate you stopping by, giving me a thumbs up and subscribing. It means an awful lot. Till next time, Jackie out.